Too late. Yo, what is going on, everybody? I'm in a laid back, chilling position because it's great. You know why? There's AEW this Sunday, and AEW is awesome. What is going on? Welcome to What the Wrestling. This is your AEW Double or Nothing prediction show. As promised, I am your host, RJD, and as promised, once again, I know I repeated myself, don't judge me.
You stupid.
But as promised, we have Isaac, Mr. Pretty Boy Poppy with the fresh cut on motherfucking What the Wrestling. What's good, man? Matter of fact, we're gonna give you some clapping too. We need superstar treatment for Isaac. Isaac is back on the show. It's been a while. Isaac ain't been on for a minute, but he's back with the jump off. What's good, bro?
Chilling, bro, chilling. I'm actually excited for Double or Nothing. I can't wait. The show cards is stacked. Stack, bro. I can't.
Oh, hell yeah. We got one stack that has card.
One stack card, bro. I can't wait. Can't wait. It's exciting.
Yeah, this is going to be one hell of a Double or Nothing. I literally cannot wait for this show. This show is going to be on point. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see what is going to happen this weekend.
Me too.
It's going to be, first of all, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing good. I'm a little tired because I just got home from work, but I'm doing good.
Good. I'm glad. I'm excited, man. As always, you know, we do Double or Nothing, and we're going to be back in Legends Bar. It's going to be
surprise, motherfucker.
Back in Legends Bar. That means I'm gonna have me a nice cold one. I'm gonna have me some quesadillas. See, I already know what I'm going to eat. See this? Then I might have another cold one. Hopefully, they put the fucking thing all the way on point. Is everybody going to the thing this time, or just us?
I know there's probably going to be like about 4 or 5 of us going.
Oh man, see, it's going to be some ish. Is what I'm trying to say. I can't wait to see all the guys. I haven't seen the guys since the Prudential Center, right?
Yeah.
So it's been a minute. So I can't wait to see my bros. The only time I see them is in the chat when we all popping shit. So it's actually, I'm actually glad. Finally, I get to see all the homies. It's gonna be dope. But I can't. I definitely will grab. Will grab a whiskey.
I got you, bro. I got you. I will grab a whiskey sour on your behalf.
Matter of fact, you know what? Hold on. Listen, I am going to grab a whiskey. I mark my words, and I'm gonna clip this. I'm going to grab a whiskey on David's behalf. I swear to God, it's gonna be on point. Shout out to David in the chat.
Thanks, David, for coming in.
Thanks for coming in. I cannot wait for this goddamn show. Like, you don't understand. This show is going to be phenomenal, and I cannot wait to see. I don't know if we're gonna get any crazy surprises, but I can't wait to see what's gonna happen. It's gonna be some shit. It's gonna be some shit. Let's not waste any time, man. Let's not waste any time. So first things first, we have the buy-in. Send motherfucking Hook.
Hook and Danhausen. That's my pick right there. You don't even need to go to you don't even Hook and Danhausen. That's it, bro.
Well, goddamn,
Hookhausen.
Let me finish.
Hookhausen. That's the team right there. Hookhausen.
Didn't even let me finish. Jesus.
No,
Christ.
fuck that. Fuck Sterling. Fuck Tony. Hookhausen. That's it, bro. Hook and Danhausen. That's it right there.
Jesus Christ. Let him finish first. So we have Hookhausen versus Tony Nese and Mark Sterling. This is going to be a coming out party for Hook. Send the goddamn Hook. Please send Hook. Hook choking somebody out is how this ends.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's simple. So
Mark Sterling is going to be the one that's going to get choked
yes,
out.
he
I already
probably,
see it.
yes, he definitely probably gets choked out for sure, for sure. So we have the beginning of the show. Now we into the main show. First of all, I think there's an 11 match card, which means we ain't leaving Legends Bar till like 12.
I'm cool. I'm
Bruh,
good
I
with
just
it.
I just hope we don't get burnt out. You know, I know the crowd's gonna be burnt out. I hope we don't get burnt out. Jesus Christ. So first things first, we got the Doctor, Britt Baker, DMD versus Ruby Soho or Chris Statlander. First things first. Who you got? Do you have Soho or Statlander? And who do you got winning this whole thing? Because Rampage comes on in about an hour, so this is
I mean,
being done
this
before
this
Rampage.
I mean, every match that we're gonna go down right now on the list
Oh, and
is
please wait, hold on. Stop the show. Please, I need you to do something for me.
what?
Write down the predictions. So when I have more predictions right than you, I can talk my shit. Please.
I already
Yeah,
started.
thank you.
I already
Thank you.
started. I already started.
Make
I
sure
got
you bring it. Make sure you bring it with you so I can talk my shit. Go ahead, continue.
um. Okay, so everything, all these matches that we're going through right now could go either way. We know this. Wrestling in AEW is like so unpredictable. You can never tell who's going to win and who's going to lose. I've been seeing group chats. People say, "Oh, I predicted that." I'm like, "Did you? Can you predict the 6 numbers for the lottery? Because if you can't, then you can predict shit." So anyway,
Nope.
With Ruby Soho and Statlander, we all know Ruby's going to win that one. I'll be surprised if Statlander wins that one. So, and in the finals, who's going to win it all? Damn, that could go either way, but I might have to go with my homegirl Ruby Soho. I mean, she hasn't really done much since she first started when she faced Britt Baker for the women's title. This could definitely give her a push in the right direction, and hopefully that we get to see her more on TV, and it could cause like a big rivalry again between her and Britt Baker, just this time without a title.
This is like really bothering me because I don't feel this could go like Chris Statlander just got the repackage, but they haven't really been they've been trying to do stuff with her. Ruby Soho, they haven't done nothing with since she won the Battle Royal and then lost her shot. She's been kind of off TV, period. Not even on Dark or Elevation. And Britt Baker is the golden girl. She is the Charlotte of AEW. Even though we like Britt Baker, we don't like Charlotte. But I'm gonna go. At first, I wanted to say Jamie Hayter causes her this tournament, and then that begins the dissension there. Which that's what I would do, just so that Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter could have something to do. But I'm going with Britt Baker. I'm going with the Doctor. Because I don't think. Shit. Do I want to do that? Yeah, she's the golden girl. I'm going with Britt Baker, man. I'm going with. I think she's gonna win. So we'll see. We'll see if I'm right. Next we have the most predictable goddamn match on the entire show: Jade Cargill versus Anna Jay. Hold on. Why the hell is this match even happening? Like, I love Anna Jay. I think Anna Jay is great. I think she's gotten better. I like the barbed wire choke out when she had that whole feud. Anna Jay is great. Why is she getting a second title shot? Why is this even on the pay-per-view? This could have been the main event of Rampage. Like, they didn't need this on the pay-per-view. I know you want to get the women on there, but still.
But remember, there's always surprises at Double or Nothing, and I think this could be that match to lead to that surprise. Tony Khan could have a new signing, and it could be shown like right after the match. You know what I'm saying? So I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt, and hopefully that's where it's going to lead to, because then it'd be ridiculous. Like you said, it could have just been on Rampage.
Well, this is stupid for any one of us not to pick Jade, so we're not even gonna talk about this. We're both picking Jade to win. Easiest match to predict. If you're picking Anna Jay to win this match,
stop it. Get some help.
Something wrong with you. So, with that being said, let's move on. Thunder Rosa versus Serena Deeb. Who you got?
I gotta go with my homegirl Rosa.
I'm going with Thunder Rosa 2. I believe this is going to be. I'm afraid for this match. You know why? Because as I said on my What the Wrestling Dynamite review, go check that out if you haven't. I don't know what's going on with Thunder Rosa and her promos. Like they cut her music on and kind of fucked the promo up the other day. She's
Oh
got
yeah,
good fire.
definitely.
Like I don't know what's going on with Thunder Rosa in the promo department. Obviously, she's not losing the title. I just don't. I don't know why they told this great story with her getting to the title, winning the title, and now that she's got the title, they haven't done shit with her. Like nothing at all. So, and then when she gets on and cuts a promo, it's like,
Nope.
nah, fam. So this is going to be a good match, good win.
Mhm.
Serena Deeb is a great opponent because she's great. I fear that this match gets the shitty piss break spot of the night. It's good. So it's like,
Yo,
if this,
did you really like listen to what Serena D was saying at her on her promo a couple of weeks ago,
no, I don't remember it. Please enlighten me.
where she was talking to Dustin Rhodes in the middle of the ring, and she came out and she was saying like how she had to get like breast implants for a bunch of old pervs, and I was sitting there and I was laughing and I'm like, oh my, is she shouting out Vince McMahon and the
Wait, so
rest?
did she actually get implants and then took them out? Or
Yeah, I think that's what she did because she was a couple of cups bigger than what we see her in now. And she was part of the that what is that straight edge society with CM
yeah,
Punk.
that was a while ago. I remember that.
So she said she had to put in breast implants just so she could get somewhere in WWE for a bunch of old pervs. You know what I'm saying? So it was crazy when she cut that promo. I was like, oh, okay.
Damn, son.
Wow. Yikes. I got Thunder Rosa. Wow, that's crazy. Next up, tough match. We have Blackpool Combat Club versus shit. Sorry. We have Blackpool Combat Club, Eddie Kingston and Santana and Ortiz versus the JAS, Jericho Appreciation Society. Who you got?
Well, I got to go with my New Yorkers on this one. So I'm gonna go with BCC and Eddie Kingston,
BCC. I want them to sweep.
Santana and Ortiz.
Give me a hell yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not doing that. I'm going JAS, and here's why. Jericho hasn't gotten a win on TV in a while, on a pay-per-view in a while. Sorry, he just tapped the Kingston on the last pay-per-view, if I'm not mistaken. So he needs a win. JAS needs a win. They've been talking a lot of shit, and I think when Blood and Guts comes around, I think that's when the BCC and Kingston and Santana and Ortiz win. I don't think they win here. I think they lose here. That's just me. So we have a difference of opinion, which is great.
No, I want
But
them. I want them to win, so that way Santana and Ortiz could finally get back into focusing on getting the tag titles. Because I'm tired of this shit. Where they were with Jericho, no tag titles in play. When they was away from Jericho, they was focusing on getting the tag titles, and then of course they get caught up in this shit with Chris Jericho. So it's like, why are you holding them back? Put these guys already in the tag titles. I want this rivalry to end. Let them focus on the tag titles, get the tag titles, and keep it moving. Because I'm tired of this. I am.
I
Really am.
see. I hear you on that. I think Proud and Powerful are underutilized for sure. The thing is, they're so damn good. It's like, but the tag team division is so damn stacked. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what do you do? The tag division is stacked as all hell, bro. It's like, it's like you can't push everybody at once. So you got to tell good stories and shit. So at least they're doing something. They're just not out here doing nothing. So shout out to them. Next we got House of Black versus Death Triangle. Another tough match to talk about. Who you got?
House of Black.
Yeah, me too.
I got House of Black.
When are
Those,
we gonna say different opinions on the match?
well, we did.
Maybe never. Or just
We
one.
did. No, we got a couple. You picked JAS
Yeah, I picked
and I
JS.
picked BCC. You picked Brit and I picked Ruby.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, House of Black. I think Death Triangle they got a good chance to win, but House
Hmm.
of Black, I think House of Black needs to win more. Death Triangle, yes. Ray Phoenix is back. We get it. But I don't think they need to win as bad as House of Black does. That's just my opinion. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. But, I could be wrong, but I doubt it. Okay, next. Has the potential to be match of the night. We got AEW Tag Team Championship match. Jurassic Express versus Team Taz versus Keith Lee and Swerve. Who you got?
Uh,
Hadouken!
this this triple threat tag team is going to be crazy. Could be one of the best matches of the night. Um, in all honesty, and this is just my opinion, I think it's time that Jurassic Express drops the title because they're not really. I don't know what's going on over there. They're all these champions, and none of them are showcasing it the way they're supposed to. And I get it. You guys, you got other schedules. You want to do other shows, but it's like when you're in AEW, you need to showcase those titles, and they haven't been doing that. Thunder Rosa, since she got it, she hasn't really been showcasing it. Jurassic Express hasn't really been showcasing it. The more they're showcasing the TNT title more, and it's just going back and forth. I'm tired of the hot potato shit too. Um, so it's like I think it's about time that Jurassic Express drops these titles. They held it on for as long as they could. So I'm gonna go with Team Taz on this one because I feel because look at this way, right? The championship title that Ricky Starks has right now is also being showcased more along with the TNT title than anything else. So I feel like that's part of Taz's doing. He wants to showcase it. He wants to make it relevant. So for them to have those tag titles, I feel like that will be good direction for them because then they could showcase the tag titles while at the same time showcasing the what is it, the FTW title, right? That's what it's called.
FTW. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Team Taz on this one.
So here's my thing. Everything you just said, I second all of that. They are not showcasing shit. The women's title not being showcased. Jade's title, ever since she got to 30 wins, and then they kind of eased up on it. Tag titles really not being showcased like that. The world title, you're not going to give those matches away for free on TV, so that I understand. I get that. I get TNT title. Ever since Miro gave it up to the Spanish God, it was doing good. But then the hot potato shit started with him and Cody, and then that's when the downfall of the title started. It was good when he was defending it. He was doing what Cody was doing, open challenges and shit. He was fighting people for it. Then when he flip flopped it with Cody, that kind of dropped it a notch. Then now he lost it to Sky. That kind of dropped it, but then put it back up because I like Sky. But then they were turning Sky babyface because Sammy turned himself into a heel by dumping his ex and getting with this girl, so the fans turned on him. Cool, that's fine. But then they're doing the hot potato shit, and now the title looks like dog shit too. And people are starting not to care about the TNT title. Think about the great reigns of Brody Lee and then Miro and Cody. They had great reigns with the title, like 10 defenses, 9 defenses. I think Cody had like 14 defenses, bro. Open challenge with Warhorse and Eddie Kingston and Ricky Starr, all these great people. Like people got signed off of that. Remember that? People got signed off of those matches.
Yep.
Ricky Starks, fucking Eddie Kingston, like they got signed off of these matches that he was having with the TNT title. And then now I'm looking at the state of the title now, and it's like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, what? Flip flop shit. Then it's like they wanted Sammy. They had to turn Sammy heel because the fans were booing him because his girlfriend's better than yours. And I mean, let's be real. That's why the fans turned on him because of his whole, oh, you were with this girl, but then yeah, you got with a hotter girl. Now we don't like you. We get that. Okay, they turned him heel. They should have just kept the fucking title on him. Why lose it to Sky to have him rematch to run it back? When they did this shit with Darby, even Darby had a great title reign. They didn't run it back right away with Cody. Darby didn't fight Cody again for like a whole year before they ran that back and he took the title. You know what I'm saying? So why are they doing this flip flop shit? I got Team Taz. The WWE in me is telling me, well, Swerve stood tall on the Go Home show, so Swerve and Keith Lee are not going to win. Even though deep down I want them to win, but logic is telling me in the WWE booking way, even though this is not WWE, obviously, but it's telling me that they're not winning, that it's going to Team Taz. And you know what? Powerhouse needs a title. He's doing good work. Fuck that. Ricky Starks too. You know what? They need a goddamn title. So I hope they win. But they're Jungle Boy, what's her name, definitely dropping the titles for sure. Hardys versus the Young Bucks in a old school, new school type vibe. Who you got?
No. Oh God, and I know they're gonna kill each other on this shit. I'm gonna have to go with the Hardy Boys on this one.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know, because like this is gonna be the first match between these two teams that we get to see in AEW. But if you watched other promotions,
yeah, they've been fighting each other.
Yeah, they've been fighting each other.
I think like WrestleMania year, they had the ladder match the night before and then debuted at WrestleMania the next day.
I think it was like you had the Ring of Honor, you have them at Impact, I'm pretty sure. So it's like, I mean, this is a match that can go either way.
Still thinking the Hardys?
No, I think I'm gonna go with the Bucks. I'm gonna go with Young Bucks. Because it's like, to me, even though I don't know what their age is with each other, but I feel like it'll be like a passing of the torch. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with the Bucks.
Yeah, I'm going with the Young Bucks. I hope they don't do nothing crazy because Jeff is crazy, the Bucks are crazy, Matt's crazy, but they're gonna go all out, which scares me in a good way. I think they're gonna go all out here. So I foresee. I don't think it's gonna be like regular wrestling match. It's a Young Bucks match, so you know it's gonna be a Young Bucks match. But I fully expect them to try to outdo everybody. I fully expect Jeff Hardy to push through. That brother looks like he's hurting for real. So
yeah,
between
definitely.
him, so it's like I used to say Matt looks like he's wrestling like hurt, like and Matt looks fucking great compared to Jeff. Like Jeff just looks like he's hurting. But I got the Bucks here. I think the Bucks are gonna win this. We haven't seen much of the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a bad thing. We haven't seen much. It's so much talent in AEW now. It's like they get their talking segments, but we haven't really seen them wrestle that much, which is okay. You know, I'm not mad at that.
I could definitely see this, like, because the Young Bucks are definitely good when it comes to cutting promos. So this would definitely put them on the map, and they could just pop so much, like bragging rights, bro. They would just get They would just brag about it throughout every promo they cut. You know what I'm saying?
And you gotta
Like,
think about it too. They haven't really built this up the way they kind of wanted to. It's like I get the feeling that they wanted to build this up more than what it's been built up as.
yeah.
That's what I get the feeling. But they've been trying to build it up on BTE. They've been trying to build it up on TV. So I think they're gonna have a hell of a match because it's the Young Bucks, and I think the Hardys are gonna push themselves to have a great match too because they like wrestling the Young Bucks. Can't wait to see it. We have Mr.
Come get some.
versus Mr. Bay. So who you got? We got Adam Cole versus Samoa Joe.
Might have to go with. I'm gonna go with Adam Cole on this. Samoa Joe is already like a Ring of Honor champion, so he's got a title around his waist. Adam Cole, lost that title match against Hangman, so it's like I'm gonna go with Adam Cole on this. He needs to put himself on the map, and this win for that tournament will definitely do that. So I'm gonna go with Adam Cole.
I'm taking Cole too. The fact of the matter, the fuck cat came in here. The fact of the matter is, Samoa Joe is a great addition. He's got the Ring of Honor TV title. He's gonna be fine. He's back to badass Joe, not NXT. NXT Joe was a good Joe, but this is Ring of Honor Joe. This is TNA Joe.
And not to mention that he still got that feud going on with Jay Lethal, and I feel like Jay Lethal is gonna screw him over on this.
I was getting to that. Jay Lethal's definitely gonna cost him this match.
Mm-hmm.
Adam Cole's gonna win, and realistically, Adam Cole needs to win because he lost to Orange Cassidy. Remember, then he lost to the Hangman. Even though the loss to Orange Cassidy didn't count, but still, he lost to the Hangman. He needs this win. So I got Mr. Bay. This one is fucking with me. Not even gonna lie to you. We have MJF versus Wardlow. Who you got? This is fucking with me heavy.
Gotcha, bitch.
I'm gonna go with Wardlow. I think it's about time that this dude get his dues. So I think he's gonna win this match and might actually get a contract signing with AEW, like officially, because he's been working his ass off in this company since it started, and he went with MJF with the Pinnacle, and he really showed himself out being the muscle guy, and then he kind of like slowly branched his way out of that, and you could start seeing like the star power, him being a solo talent. So definitely I'm gonna go with Wardlow on this one. Like this could be it. This is gonna be that breakaway from Pinnacle, from MJF, and then he starts officially becoming his own man.
Now here's why I'm torn. Because everything you said is spot on. The problem is the WWE in me. It's like Wardlow sees this guy, and Wardlow is literally gonna be like,
Get over here!
like as soon as the match starts, Wardlow's gonna decapitate this guy. And you can mark my words. Mark my words. You heard it here first. It's gonna be
Finish him.
But peep this. This match, I think, is gonna be like Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker in Hell in a Cell. Remember? Think back to that match. Think back to it.
Are you talking about that's when Kane popped up, right?
Yes. But I'm not talking about somebody popping up. But think about this. Remember that match? Shawn Michaels was getting fucked up. I mean, he was getting thrown against the cage. He was bleeding profusely. He was getting choke slammed everywhere. Undertaker damn near killed this man in that match. And then as soon as he was about to end him, Kane's music hit. We saw Kane for the first time.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think anything like that is going to happen. But what I do think is that Wardlow is going to get his hands on MJ and he is going to murder him for about 15 minutes. And somehow, some way, MJF wins this match. Now, was eating at me is that Wardlow has all the momentum. But the thing is, after he beats MJF, where does he go from here?
Yeah, he could start getting into title pictures, TNT. He could start going for.
You're going to take the title off of Sky, who just won it, and give it to Wardlow and hot potato it again? That don't make sense.
No. I'm just saying, like,
No, but I'm just saying,
like
but
eventually, like he could get himself into title pictures. You know, I can't see him do a tag team picture because he doesn't have a partner. You know what I'm saying?
I think he should be the next TNT title after Sky gets a couple of wins. Then, but if they really want to get creative with this, they could have MJF do some screwy shit. Somebody comes in and helps him at the last minute. Maybe he hires somebody at the last minute, whatever. And then they can have him come in and beat Wardlow. And then have a stipulation on how to write themselves out of it later on. Well, they could punish Wardlow some more and make us really beg for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, make us beg for this man to get his freedom from MJF. And remember, Shawn Michaels won that match versus Undertaker because of Kane. Shawn Michaels, remember, and then they carried Shawn out. He was all bloody. He was like, remember that shit? Like, go back and watch that shit on YouTube. Like, he got the win, but nobody remembers that shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody remembers that he actually won. The Undertaker lost because it was Kane's debut. But I just, it makes me think about it. I just saw the match recently over. And I was like, yo, Shawn Michaels got his ass kicked. He was trying to run this shit. Undertaker was fucking throwing up against the cage. He was raking his face again. He was bleeding all over the place. It was fucking awesome. As a kid, I was just like, oh my God, he's getting fucking killed. And then Kane's music hit. I was like, oh shit, who's that? Oh my God, that's his brother. But yeah, I think this match is gonna be like that. He's gonna kill MJF unless MJF hits him in the nuts. But I'm gonna go out on a limb here. This might cost me bragging rights with you, because I might lose this match, and this might be the match that makes me lose the rankings. But I'm going MJF. I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I hope I'm wrong, but I just get the funny feeling he's gonna screw him. MJF is gonna find a way. And also, I think this will tie them up so that when Punk beats Hangman later on, because he ain't beating them tomorrow, when he beats him later on, then MJF could take the title from Punk. But this will tie them up for like another 6 months. So that's what I think, man. I'm going Wardlow. So that you gotta put a star next to that one, because that might be the one where it's like,
Finish him.
damn, I lost.
You lose.
Or it might be the one where it's like,
You win. Perfect.
I don't know. We'll see. Next, we have the AEW World Championship. Hangman Adam Page versus CM Punk. Who you got?
How long has Hangman already had the title for?
Like 6 months, 6 to 9 months, I think. Excuse me.
So, after really thinking about this one,
Gotcha, bitch.
I'm gonna go with Punk on this one.
Oh, we beg to differ again. I'm going Hangman.
I know you're going Hangman.
Why are you going Punk?
Hadouken!
Because like I said, like you said earlier, right? No, I don't want to see Wardlow and MJF just keep going at it. Let this be the final straw, right? Punk wins, then that could set a few back with MJF going for the heavyweight title, because Punk doesn't really need the title, right? He just needs a title to add to his list, to his resume. You know what I'm saying? Let him hold on to that for a couple of months. All Out drops the title to MJF.
In Chicago? You smoking?
It's Chicago. Why not, bro? He drops the title to MJ. I mean, to MJF, and then that's it. And then
See, but if
MJF gets.
Wardlow beats MJF, then you're not gonna have. If Wardlow beats MJF like we think, then how do we qualify this guy getting a title shot after he just got his ass kicked? You're gonna have
Well,
to work
that's
up to that. I mean, he's probably in the ranking somewhere, probably like third or fourth or something, MJF. But how do we put him in that number one contender spot after he just lost to Wardlow?
I mean, they always figure out ways to make
I
it
mean,
work.
I feel you.
They,
I'm just spitting shit out here.
They do it. You know what I'm saying? He could, work himself way back up there by the time the next pay-per-view comes. And then we could get that match between him and Punk, or he just beats a dick and he just wants to challenge, Punk for the title. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's MJF, you know what I'm saying? And he's very creative when it comes to things like this. So I'm pretty sure like him and Punk, if that's the route they want to go with, they could work together. They'll talk it out and hear each other out, and then try to put something together, and then they bring it to Tony Khan, and Tony Khan would consider it. And if he really thinks that this is going to be a good fit, then guess what? We're going to get Punk and MJF at the next pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, either way, I'm dying for MJF to become champion before his contract runs out with AEW, And he's been in this company since the beginning. He went up against Jon Moxley for the title, lost.
Oh, Hangman, that nigga ain't going nowhere no time soon.
No. I'm talking about MJF. I'm talking about
MJF. He got 2 years on his contract, bro. He ain't going nowhere. He got 2 whole years left.
Yeah, but I don't want to wait 2 whole years. The guy's already been in there for 3 years. It's time for him to get something.
He's the next man up, bro. We already know how the story goes. It's Punk. From Punk, it goes to MJF. We know this. Like this is already written. We can see. I seen this. Like in the Matrix, I see it. Like this is already done. Like MJF is getting the title. And he's got to get it from Punk. Now, if he gets it from Punk in Chicago, crowd is gonna go
stupid.
And there's nothing wrong with that. That'll be like the biggest swerve. Everybody will be like,
shots fired! Shots fired!
Like it'll be some real gunshots going on. You know what I'm saying? But
bro, do you know how many times I grew up watching, the Attitude Era, and the pay-per-view would come, and Stone Cold, of course, is the champion, and then he drops the title. You know how devastated I am, and how many times he's probably had dropped the title at his hometown. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it happens, but that's what keeps the story going. You know what I'm saying? You need something to spark the interest of everybody else. And if MJF going after Punk for the title in Chicago, and then Punk drops the title, that will cause an even bigger spark. You know what I'm saying? So either way, I'm just looking at a perspective of my own mind.
Me too. Like I like the fact that they could possibly swerve us and things could go left or right. I like the fact that I don't know what's gonna happen. Mm-hmm. Things can literally go left, and I love it. I want to see great storytelling. Like me, like I get caught up on the story. I don't give a shit if it's as predictable can be. I love a good story. Stories are amazing. That's why I replay certain games for the story. That's why I like rewatching certain movies for the story. That's why I like wrestling for the story. And I like wrestling. Wrestling's awesome. But
oh my god, bro. I'm glad that you said, talking about the stories and stuff, because you don't know how many times I've seen people's in groups, right? They always talk about, why do people need stories? Just wrestle. And it's like, because how do you know where it's gonna go? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You need the story to get that vision of where the direction of these two rivalries are going.
Even the story in the match, like why did he do the 450 splash on his knees and not on his body? Oh, because he's been working over his knee his whole goddamn match, because he ran his knee into the ground, because 2 weeks ago he attacked him and had a steel chair against his knee, so he's working over that injury. See, it's all storytelling. That's all it is.
Exactly. And
storytelling.
you got to think of it like this: like, okay, to their logic, to that person's logic that said that. So that means you would watch an action flick without a story behind it because that would make no sense. All you're gonna see is just shoot them up, blow them up, and then that's it. End of the
No,
story. End of the
it'll
movie.
just be a Michael Bay film. That's it. That's it. It'll just be a Michael Bay
That's true. At least Michael Bay will be good for something at that point.
film. That's all it is. You're gonna watch a Michael Bay film. You know you're gonna get some explosions. People gonna get shot. People gonna die. May not be a good story. Who gives a shit? Shit's gonna blow up. Shout out to Michael Bay, man. I fucking love Michael Bay movies, bro. You wanna go see some mindless fun? Just go watch a Michael Bay film. Just watch shit blow up for no reason. And I love it. This is not a shot. I love it. I fucking love Michael Bay films. Because this dude just like it's funny. Funny shit. Funny story. So we watching the movie. I went to my mother's house maybe like a month ago. So I was just chilling with my mom, chopping it up, whatever. And we was watching this movie. And we was like, yo, what are we watching? Oh man. It might have been Ambulance. I'm not sure. The new movie Ambulance came out, Jake Gyllenhaal. And these motherfuckers is driving over cars. The cars are blowing up. They're making stupid mistakes. The cops are just running off and shit. And me and my mom are sitting there watching this movie, and we're like, "Why are these cops doing? Like, why is all this shit blowing up?" End of the movie credits come on. A film by Michael Bay. Me and my mom said, "That's it. Now we know. That's why. That's why." At the same time, it's like at the same time, me and my mom are like, literally like. That's why everything's blowing up. It's a Michael Bay film. It's a Michael Bay film. That's why the car's going off the road for no reason. Like, we looking at shit like, no, why did the cop? My mom was counted. She was like, oh, 8 more cop cars just ran off the road for no reason. She was like, why? Why did that happen? Now we know. Michael Bay film. It makes perfect sense. This brother is like the king of blowing shit up. I love Michael Bay movies. Like, I can't wait for his next one. Because, like, Underground, Six Underground, all these fucking movies, just blowing shit up for no reason. Like, I love Michael Bay. This is not a shot. I love Michael Bay. This is not a shot. It's awesome. Shout out to Michael Bay, man. Go blow some more stuff up.
Yeah, right.
Love that guy's movies. I love his action movies, bro. But I think this is setting up to be a dope ass pay-per-view. Real talk.
You activated my trap card.
It's gonna be great. I can't wait to go to Legends Bar to watch this. I'm really excited.
Me too.
I'm getting down there early. I'm relaxing. I'm gonna have me a beer. I'm gonna have that shot of whiskey. I'm gonna have me another beer. What Stone Cold said? Give me a beer. What? Give me another beer. What? And another beer. What? I said a brew. What? I said a brisket. What? Hold the brisket. What? Just bring me another beer. What? Give me a hell yeah.
I said,
Then the waiter's gonna come to me. What do you want? Another beer? I'm gonna be like, what?
just bring it, bitch.
What's wrong with you? So I can't wait, bro. It's gonna be awesome.
Me too. It's going to be a really good pay-per-view. And like I said, cards are stacked. We're gonna have some pretty good matches. And I'm telling you, we're gonna get a couple of few surprises. That's exactly we're gonna get a couple of few surprises.
What surprises do you see?
Well, for one thing, it could be a new signing.
Shit, who? Ain't really nobody out there. Cesaro, Athena.
Bro. Athena is the one person.
I think Athena would be the one that takes the TBS off.
Yes, that's exactly the reason why. Because if you was on Twitter when Jade and her were beefing at each other, oh my bro, Jade came out on Twitter, was like, okay, who's gonna be the next person to take this title away from me? And Athena responded. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, ooh, if Athena signs with AEW, I could see this. I could see that story with her and Jade, and Athena be the one to dethrone and eliminate that winning streak, because we all know that Jade is not gonna be like the Goldberg of
she gotta lose sometime. She's got to
lose sometime. So this could be it. You know what I'm saying? Like Jade wins and then she pops her shit, give her like a 5-minute promo, and then bam, Athena pops up. That's what I want to see. I want to see Athena
I ain't
pop
gonna
up.
lie. I want to see her hit
So,
that eclipse on Jade. Oh
yes,
shit.
yes. I want to see Athena pop up and show her like, yeah, you think you wasn't gonna get away with that on Twitter? No, effer, I'm here.
That'd be a
I
good
am
match too.
here.
Cause
Yes,
this
it
chick
would.
is like 6 feet. Athena's like literally like 5'2". That'd be like David versus Goliath,
Goliath, female
like
version.
female version. And just for her to hit that eclipse middle of the ring and get the win, the crowd will go stupid. I wonder why she hasn't signed yet. Like that probably could be the plan, but maybe they're just waiting to get all the other shit
Hold
out the
up.
way first,
Yeah,
and then they
I
want
think
to focus
that's
on that.
exactly what it is.
And then they
Yes,
want to focus on just
that
that,
makes.
like so it can have its own spotlight. Because if you just do it randomly, like on Dynamite or something, it's like But if you do it at like a major show, like if she debuts or something, like if she debuts, like let's say tomorrow, right? She wins, and then she beats Anna Jay rather quickly, maybe 6 7 minutes. Jaded middle of the ring, and then she cuts a promo. I'm a baddie. I'm that bitch. Can't nobody beat me. Blase, blase, blah. And then her music pops out. Like maybe her music. Don't do the lights off bullshit. I hate that.
Yeah,
They overplayed that.
yes,
Just
that
play her
lights out.
music. Just play her music, and everybody like, oh, do you see Athena come across the screen? Crowd goes crazy. Oh my God, Athena! Then that sets it up for like
Listen,
the next pay per view or something.
nobody should be doing that lights out shit unless it's House of Black. Because with them, it makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Let them do that. Just think of something else. I'm tired of this lights out because they did that with the big Indian dude. What's his name? Singe.
Sing. I don't know. Syringe.
Syringe.
I really forgot his name. But
Um,
yeah, but they didn't even have to do that. But the thing is, nobody knows that guy. So it's like you're not going to get a reaction because nobody knows who he is. He's just big as hell. He's tall.
mhm.
It's like 7'2" or some shit. So it's like nobody knows who you are. So you're not going to get a reaction. Lights come out, lights come on. All you people are like, well, who the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, so even if it's like a
Exactly.
bad guy, like a guy we're supposed to hate, like we don't
Mhm.
know him. So they was better off. He could have came out with I don't even know how much better they could have did it, but lights off.
They could have had him sitting in the audience. You know what I'm saying? They could have had him sitting in the audience, and then when it was time for him to debut, he could have just hopped over the railing and just ran right into the ring, and then that would have been his debut right there. Enough with this lights out, lights on. I'm getting a headache watching that shit. I'm here thinking like somebody didn't pay their electrical bill. So that's how they should have done it. But with Athena, definitely has to be
I
just
think that's
hit
the
the
next big
music, let her
signing.
pop up, and then let her start that feud with Jade.
Yeah,
That's
that'd
what
be dope. She let her
that's
get a
what
couple, let her get a couple of wins, and then either you could because after this pay per view, the next one's not until, and I'm not counting Forbidden Door. The next one's not until what, end of the year, right? Or end of the
yeah,
summer?
something like that.
No,
Yeah,
like November, October is the next pay per view. It's like every
yeah.
4 months. So this one's in June, June, right? June 1st? No, May 29th. So it's basically June. So you got July, August, September, October is the next pay per view, like the next AEW pay per view. Which you could have them feud, like you could have her challenge her, but she don't get her until the next pay per view. That's when you have her lose, Jade, because at least she could get like 3 4 5 wins under her belt. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Before the next pay per view, and you tease it. You just keep teasing it, but she's gonna have to earn her way to the top. I think that is how you do it. But I think she should be the one to beat her because that I would believe. There's nobody on that roster right now built up enough to beat Jade right now, anyway. But Jade is a money maker, man. I tell you.
Yeah, September 4th, 2022 would be all out.
All out, right? Yeah. Forbidden Door is when? Next month? Or in the summer,
June,
right?
yeah, June 26th, and then Full Gear will be in November.
Okay, so yeah, yo, that Forbidden Door, that's gonna be some shit, bro.
Oh, I know. I'm looking forward to it.
That's gonna be some shit,
Did you
bro.
already see these dudes just jump into the ring on Dynamite, bro? Jeff
Yeah.
Cobb
Cobb
and
and the great I forgot his fucking name. The great what the fuck is his name? I forgot. The claw guy. I know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah.
that
That's
was
gonna
that was crazy, and that was a good way to end it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, have these two come in because the Forbidden Door is coming.
you got to start teasing that too, because after Double or Nothing, you got to start teasing that Forbidden Door pay-per-view because it's coming. So you
It's
got to
coming.
tease it. You got to start teasing these guys. Hopefully Will Ospreay is feeling better between now because he's got like a kidney infection right now, and we ain't gonna get no Naito though. That sucks. No Tetsuya Naito because he's got an eye injury. But we probably gonna get Okada. We're probably gonna get Ospreay, which is dope.
Oh,
And
I'm
no,
waiting for that. You
but no
know,
Kota Ibushi, and that sucks because it would be dope to get Kota Ibushi and Kenny Omega. But Kota Ibushi, he beefing with New Japan right now. So,
I'm looking forward to Bullet Club appearing somewhere at some
oh,
point.
absolutely, you're gonna get Switchblade for sure. You got to get Switchblade, Ishii, Suzuki. You're gonna get all those guys. That's gonna be another like 3-4 hour show for sure.
Definitely.
But this is good shit, man. This is
Yes,
good shit. Man, listen. The bell has rang. That means it's time to go. Isaac, greatly appreciate you stopping by. We
Like I said,
will
whenever there's talked about, I'm in there.
we will be doing a post show. We both will be at Legends Bar. I might go live from my What the Wrestling Facebook. I might go live from us. So check out that. Look out for that. Don't have me on What the Wrestling, follow me on What the Wrestling. Link is in the description. I'll tag Isaac on the YouTube too. So I'll put his stuff in there. So you can go follow Isaac as well. But me and Isaac will do a post show. We don't know if we're gonna do it Monday or Tuesday, but we will do it probably Monday. We're probably gonna do it Monday because it just makes more sense. You don't want to do it Tuesday. That's 2 days later. But we're gonna do a post show. We'll squeeze it in there somehow. We'll figure it out. Even if we got to do like a short half an hour one, we'll do it. So thank you, bro. I appreciate you.
Anytime, bro.
This is gonna be fire. I cannot wait for Sunday. I really will. I definitely will be grabbing that whiskey for David. Definitely will be grabbing that whiskey. This is What the Wrestling. I am RJD for my guy, Mr. Isaac Matos. We are out. Everybody, please be safe. Enjoy the evening. We gone.